Welcome to the Life and Business Podcast, where it's all about creating the results you want in life and business through intentional thinking. And now, here's CEO, speaker, author, and award-winning life and business strategist, Cleedra Gross.
Hello, and welcome to another week. This week, I want to talk about how to believe new things. Growth requires us to believe new things. Every result that you currently have is because that's what you believe. Stop and think about it. Whether it's your weight, what you say every day about your weight is why you are where you are in terms of the scale. Whether it's about that business that you've been thinking about, but you haven't taken action, it's because of what you believe. So beliefs are just a collection of thoughts that we repeat over and over and over again. And I thought about this topic because I met two image consultants this past week. I was virtually networking in LA, and one of the image consultants, because of the current condition at the time of this video, COVID is still very much active in the world. And she had convinced herself that because she typically would go into women's homes and into their closets, that she could not move forward in her business. And so her business has not done well in the pandemic. The other image consultant believed that there was a way that she could move her business forward virtually. She created this virtual app where women could enter their measurements, their chest, waist, and hips, where then her app would then tell them, these are the clothes that would look best on you. And as a result, her business exploded. So you see how these two women, both with the same business, but with two very different beliefs. You will never see more than you think is possible to be seen. Let me just say that again. It will be impossible for you to see beyond what you have decided is possible to see. So in order to believe new things, there's a 3-step process that I take my clients through. I'm going to share them with you. The first thing is you have to identify the beliefs that are bubbling up to your current result. And I want you to choose a result that you don't like. So whether that's your finances, your relationship status, your weight, your spiritual growth, choose a result you don't like. And then I want you to think about, what am I believing in this area? Are you saying, I've never made 6 figures, so I'm not going to? I've never been thin, it's too hard. I've never started a business, so it's not a good time. This, because of COVID or the pandemic, I can't fill in the blank. So that's step 1. Take a result that you would like to change and then identify the belief, the sentences that are supporting that result. Very, very important. And then the second thing is to decide to create a new belief. So if it's, I'm going to be the first in my family to make 7 figures. Yes, I've struggled with weight all of my life, but this is going to be my turning point. This is my year to write my book. I believe that this is the time that I can write a chapter before the end of the year. So decide to create a new belief sentence or statement around that outcome that you are wanting to change. That's step 2. Now, the third step is practice, practice, practice. So often my clients will say, Cleedra, I don't know what's wrong. I thought I had the steps that you told me, but then I don't know what happened. What happened is, this is like going to the gym. Just because the trainer walks you through the steps, it doesn't mean that the next day when you go through the steps, you're going to walk out with a 6-pack and be at your goal weight. So this is the equivalent for your mind and for the steps that you have to go through in order to believe new things. You're going to have to lift the repetitions. You're going to have, just like you lift weights, you're going to have to repeat the sentence that I'm inviting you to create, to decide on purpose. This is what I now believe about the results that I want to create in my life. So believing new things, number 1, just as a recap, you have to identify what you're currently believing that is supporting the result you do not want. This is the step most people miss. They want to just put a new belief on top of an old belief, but you got to know what's going on right now, baseline with you. Once you identify that, then you replace it with what is the belief that would support the result that I want. I want you to think about a single thing that you want to change the result. And then the third, practice, practice, practice. Your ability to practice consistently over time is the thing that's going to get you to have that sticky factor to create the results you want and to ultimately learn how to believe new things. All right, this is what I have for you this week. And if you are struggling with consistency, make this your time to invest in yourself, to have someone to be with you as you, number one, create those new sentences. If you're struggling to create those new sentences, I look at new thoughts as like a outfit that you maybe wouldn't normally wear. When you're looking in that mirror and it's something that you wouldn't normally wear, maybe it's not a color you'd normally wear or a style, it takes a while for you to feel like, oh, okay, this is me. Some of you can do that easily. But then there are those of you, you're listening to me and you're like, Cleidra, I need some help trying on that new thought. And that's why I'm here. Reach out, Cleidra.com. You'll see how to work with me and we can get started trying on those new beliefs. And I can be with you as you practice, practice, practice believing new things, because you will not have new things until you believe new things. All right. Take good care of yourself and I'll see you soon.